Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Homebrew video. It's been a long while. I'm in the, the light's gone off. Yeah, and it didn't last very long, did it? Crappy bloody light. I will put the other light on, so here we go. There's a little bit more light in here. It does sound very hollow in here because basically all you've got is the new kitchen units and it's not even finished yet. Don't get me started. So, tonight I'm brewing this. So it's brand new. It was released on the 8th of December from St. Peter's Brewery. Muntons, I think, do the kits for St. Peter's. It's obviously for years I've been trying to get this. Keep nudging as you do. As somebody, social media is a powerful tool. Used rightly, it's really, really echoey in here. Do apologise. And God, painter's done a crap job of that there. But anyway, so yeah, I've been for years. I've wanted to see this, and it's like a Christmas. It's been a tough year for all of us. It just seems we're going from one tough year to another tough year to another. When will it end? Let's hope soon. But anyway, St. Peter's Flavour Porter. So, it's a 35 pint kit. There you go. First time you've probably seen this kit. It will be available at a lot of places across the UK. Obviously at St. Peter's Brewery. Near me, Brew Day Supplies. Creative winemaking, I'm sure we'll have it. And there are a multitude of people across the world. So it's a 3 kilogram kit. This will be 2 tins. On the back it says, crafting the unique, brewing the distinct. It just sounds awful in there. This beer kit allows you to enjoy the unique taste of St. Peter's beer brewed with your own fair hand. Our head brewer has included the same quality ingredients of our St. Peter's Plum Porter. Try saying that 10 times. In this easy to use beer kit, St. Peter's Plum Porter is a dark, sweet, full-bodied beer with background notes of damson and blackcurrant, followed by the fruitiness of the plum in flavour and aroma. St. Peter's Hall is near Bungay in Suffolk, and I'm going there next year. I've sorted the dates out. Friends are coming with the Happy Drinkers Collective, also known as Raggy's Beer Reviews and Friends, are going down there. And dates from around 1280. Is the centrepiece of the St. Peter's Brewery site. I can't wait to go down. Really can't, not just for me, but for everyone. It's a fantastic looking site, and you never know, might sneak a little look around. In 1539, the East Wing was added using materials from the nearby Flixton Nunnery, which was one of a dozen monastic houses given to Cardinal Wolsey by King Henry VIII to finance the building of a school in Ipswich, Suffolk's county town, so Ipswich is nearby. Then, as today, Suffolk barley was carefully malted to brew beers and ales, and that tradition lives on today at St. Peter's Brewery. So there you go, there's a picture of St. Peter's Brewery. So, let's get into the kit itself. Two tins of the extract. Instructions are on this side. I was going to say, where's the instructions? Don't need instructions. They're irrelevant. To be honest, never really look at instructions. So, clean and sterilise all beer making equipment, as I've done. Follow the instructions on the steriliser. Stand cans in hot water for 5 minutes. I've not done that, but we'll use hot water from the kettle for that. Pour canned contents into the sterilised fermenter, that I'll be doing. Add 3.5 litres, 6 pints of boiling water, top up with cold water to 20 litres, 35 pints, and thoroughly mix to ensure all contents are thoroughly dissolved. Add the hops sachet and then the yeast. Cover the fermenter and leave to stand to 4 to 6 days in a warm place, 18 to 20 degrees. You'll be lucky. Yeah, upstairs is about the only place in the house that gets anywhere near 20 degrees. Cost of living crisis. Fermentation will be complete when bubbles cease to rise. If you use a hydrometer, when the gravity remains constant below 1014. Transfer the beer into bottles or a pressure barrel with one carbonation drop per bottle or half a teaspoon of sugar per pint. Basically, per litre, if you're using plastic bottles, a teaspoon of sugar is drops good. Stand bottles in a warm place for 2 days and allow 14 days in a cool place or until the beer is cleared. So all this will be done. The bottling will be done upstairs. So to get it is hopefully ready for Christmas Day. That's my hopes and aspirations. So I'm going to crack this open. I did have a tin opener somewhere. And where's the tin opener gone? Oh no. I had a tin opener. Tin opener. So that kettle's already boiled. This has already been sterilised, so everything's done as it should be done. Always remember to get a decent tin opener. If it can open a Frey Bentos tin, it can open these tins. Oh dear. It's a workout just opening the tin. So, St. Peter's Brewery. Let me tell you, my absolute favourite of the national breweries. Why? Because they brew the best beer in the country. They're very responsive on social media. I like this. As a modern person, if I contact a brewery, ooh, it tastes nice. So, as you can see, I should have warmed this up. It's a thick, gloopy substance. I'm going to leave it there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. No, I'm not. I was going to leave it to do its own devices, but it's going to fall in. So, yeah, if I was left to my own devices, I probably would. Yeah. Where's that song from? Hey. So as you can see, it's going in nicely. And on this brewing, I'm adding no sugar, no extra malt. I'm not trying to up the ABV. Look at that, beautiful. It's amazing, isn't it? You know, how it looks. So I'm trying to kill this off now so I can add a bit of hot water in. Look at that, it's balmy, isn't it? There we go. So, I'm just going to try and kill this off. Don't waste any malt because the malt makes the beer. So as you can see, there we go. It's all thick and gloopy inside. I'm going to add hot water. And now I'm going to get onto the second one. Like I say, I already pre-boiled the kettle. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm not posh, I ain't got one of them electric things, so you know, it's all done by hand. As they say in Nottingham, jobs are good. And yeah, don't get me started on the kitchen. I can't do electrics, but I reckon I could have done most of the jobs myself a lot quicker. But hey ho, you know. So pour that in. Now I do intend to go to my local grain brewing specialist, Brew Day Supplies, and basically, as Walt Disney would say, to plus it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm brewing this absolutely to the letter of the law. After I've brewed this and it's come out, and you know, I just want to see what it tastes like. You know, I presume 5% when brewed. That's what it says, approximately. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've done all these St. Peter's kits before. I've done golden ale, ruby ale, honey porter, cream stout. There's a fifth one. Oh gosh, can't remember. But yeah, I've done them all previously. So looking forward to the moment when I can do them again. Look at that, that's crazy. There we go. So it's just a case of stopping that malt going over. So pour the hot water in. My kettle holds 1.7 litres. Which is basically 3 pints. So 2 kettles worth for this brew is sufficient. Going to get my stirrer, plastic stirrer that's been pre-washed. I haven't sterilised it for this, but you really should sterilise it all times. What I will say is, get a tea towel as well. Oh, that's hot. We're going to get a tea towel because it's bloody out. So, got a tea towel, well, makeshift, and now I'm going to pour this in. And as you can see, pretty damn clean, a little bit round the side. What I might do is pour the kettle round the side just to get them last oddments. You know, what you've got to do is not burn yourself. Or try not to at least. So. And again, crystal clear. Not much wastage on this one. So, kettle's boiling. So here's the hops. The hops are Golding's hop powder. There we go. And 69 yeast premium. There we go. Ooh. I'm suffering because we literally can't find anything. The kitchen's an absolute bomb site. Well, the arse is a bomb site. I'm in the kitchen. And I thought about everything bar the scissors. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. So, just got to wait now. I mean, for me, this is a landmark beer kit release. St. Peter's Plum Porter is one of my absolute favourite beers. Other beers from St. Peter's I love beyond the Christmas Ale. Oh my God! And I missed out this year because they've already sold out, which is heartbreaking for me. And I don't live near St. Peter's, so I'm at the wrong side of the country. I'll have to see, pennies permit, because obviously, what Homebrew does, it gives you that ability to be able to brew beer at a price which is, on the pocket, much nicer. And in a cost of living crisis, to be able to brew St. Peter's beer in your own house with a bit of patience and dedication is an amazing thing. The winter ale from St. Peter's is also absolutely stunning. As a fan of St. Peter's and as a fan of the brewery world, I'm really worried about this winter. Not only for ourselves and the price of gas and electric and food, but the breweries. There's been some awful losses of good breweries just recently, and it just seems to be spiralling. And to say we've got over 2,000 breweries in this country of all sizes, small and big, it's going to be very interesting to see who makes it through the winter. It's a scary winter. But in any case, right, here we go. So I'm just going to rinse the tops of the cans out. Do this because I don't want to lose any of the malt. In essence, I probably should have warmed the cans up before and done it that way, but hey ho. And as you can see, that's pretty crystal clear now. So that one can go in there. I'm going to do the same to this one. And as you can see, the cans are really clear. So I'm going to do the same with the tins. That tin's clean. Got to be careful that the water doesn't go round and pop out the other side. Hopefully that's not happened. So, that is now all the hot water in. So we're at 19 minutes already, and wow. So, got to give it a good stir. proper thick and gloopy on the inside. And the key is, whilst I mean, I should have warmed up the wort beforehand. You know the extract that's in the tins, because it would have mixed in a hell of a lot better. So, you know, you're always on a learning curve with homebrew. Trust me, you're always on. So. There's a faint plumminess on the nose that I can smell already, so that's good news. So now I need to get it up to 20 litres. So I live in a fantastic water area, so depending on where you live in the country, you know, your water might be different. We don't suffer with a lot of, you know, scale or anything like that, so we're pretty decent in that respect. You know, the water is pretty much top-notch water. Different parts of the country, you may need to run your water through some sort of filter to get the best, even if that is a pain in the backside. So, as always, you know, check, follow the instructions, read the instructions, use this as a bit of a guide, but instructions are king. You know, I'm not the king. I've just brewed beers a hell of a lot over the years, you know, literally 17 years of brewing beers, and only once I ever brewed a duff beer that I had to chuck, which is probably a good thing, you know. It's an Irish stout that went wrong. Yeah, what went wrong? So this is probably the beer kit out of all the beer kits I've wanted. Since I knew that obviously St. Peter's did beer kits, and this Plum Porter was out there, and obviously the world of homebrew has changed. There are now sours, you know, it really is. Imperial stouts, barley wines. Homebrew is an amazing world, and it's just that case of embracing it, and I'm super looking forward to this. I'm hoping to drink it and review it on Christmas Day, or even before, if it works out that it's before. Obviously you've got initial fermentation, and then you've got secondary fermentation. So not far away. So a little bit more just to get us on 20, just above that 20 litre. There we go. That should do it. There we go. So we're on 20 litres, 25 minutes, wow. A bit faster than grain brewing, because grain brewing you're looking at about 5 hours. So Golding's hot powder, gonna chuck this on. I haven't got my bloody scissors, so apologies. I'm not bothered about stirring it in because when I move it upstairs, it will get stirred. And if you're going to keep it in the same location, you'll want to give it a stir. Here's the yeast. And again, yeah, don't do what I do, use a pair of scissors. Yeah. So, here's the yeast. There we go, pour it in, make sure you get it all in. Nice, lukewarm on the inside. Don't put any more than what you're supposed to put in hot water. Now I'm going to seal it up. Nice and tight, get a good seal on it. Bubble locks in the top. Jobs are good, and I'm really looking forward to this. So hopefully I'll give updates in a couple of days' time. See how it's fermenting, but yeah, St. Peter's Plum Porter, $22.99 from St. Peter's site. I actually won this under my real name, which is Billy Rag, you know, not Raggy's Beer Reviews. Won it on Facebook, which was amazing. And it's given me the chance to review it and brew it early, which I'm super happy for. But yeah, there we go. So I'm going to take that upstairs. I'm going to get it in situ, in the warmest place in the house, yeah. In the summer months, it's a different equation. At this time of the year, it's only one room because the rest of the house is freezing. But yeah, just over 20 litres in there. 5% plum porter. Christmas is sorted. Well, hopefully, you know, as long as I brewed it right. And I'm sure I have done. That's it for this review, video. Thank you for watching. See you soon, everyone.